You know, you come to a team which just come down from the Premier League. We've got some Premier League players. And for us to come here, especially after the tough work we put in at home against Swansea, you know, we did a lot of running around against Swansea. So to come to a team like this, who've just lost their manager, the crowd are up for it, and come over a point. You know, I'm absolutely delighted of what we've achieved in the last. You know, I said looking at our fixtures, Swansea, Norwich, West Brom. You know, we can get some points out of that, but they're tough games to play, and you know we've not been. Now I'm going to moan because we've not been treated right with this. Again, we've only had 2 days rest. They had an extra day's rest. You know, we had a tough one at Swansea, then we got to travel all the way up the road to Norwich on the night time, and then we got another game in, you know, 3 days' time. So that's 3 games in 6 days again for us, which is bang out of order again. And I'll keep saying it, but you know, I just said to the players in there, listen, you got something special in that change room because you just don't give in, you never give up, you fight. You know, in the second half we started really well. Once they got the goal, we put a lot of pressure on them. We were by far the better team in the second half. And when you're chasing games, you know, to try and get back, they're going to create 1 or 2 chances, which they did. But bringing Nesta on, and to fair to Nesta, listen, the kid's been brilliant. You know, he's been patient. He's not, you know, he's always doing the right things in training to show me that he wants to be in the side. So I'm so pleased for him. But I just think, you know, overall, to come after 2-3 days and come to a team like this who've lost their manager, which is disappointing. But you knew the crowd were going to be up for it. They were going to be up for it. And we nullified them and come away with a very, very good point.
As you have to be brave in these sort of scenarios too, not just like winning the headers and so on, but actually like going and attacking the game in this sort of atmosphere. It does take a lot of guts and sort of mental fortitude, doesn't it, these sort of games?
It does, and you know it's pleasing because all our fans. I mean, all our fans did say, "What a credit to them travelling 3 hours up the motorway to come and watch us boys play." And I'm so pleased we put a performance on for them. Yeah, you've got to be brave at these places. At times we play some good stuff. When we get it down and play, even though we've got AC up front or Lucas, I think when we get it and play, we're a good team. We're a good team. As long as we can bring the 2 of them together, we'll be okay. But it's great that the fans can go back. I really was thinking the Burnley game. I was thinking 1-1, and then all of a sudden we go that long journey back after getting beat 2-1. I was playing, please God, don't let them score, because 1, they didn't deserve it, and 2, you know, we took the game to them in the second half, and we can do that. And obviously disappointed to lose the first goal. We lose the header, which we shouldn't be losing to Sargent, in all means, and it's a bit of a ball falls to him. It's a great finish, but again, like you guys know, this team responds. You know, and I said I'm proud of you guys because the effort you put in. I mean, AC was immense. You know, you talk about someone who's a credit to himself, and the credit. And I'm glad I've got him because his work rate was phenomenal, up and down. He was running into the box, and that's something our strikers need to look at. That's what it takes. Where we are, that's what it takes, and that's what we all need to look at. You know, and obviously the penalty. You know, I never thought we was going to miss it. To be fair, he's pretty cool in those situations. And then it's a case of do we hold on or do we try and get the winner? And we had 1 or 2 chances, but listen, I can't complain. Swansea, Norwich away, 4 points. It's a great return from these lads. Yeah,
definitely. And we don't want to. It's a huge team effort. I want to pick out one player. Tom Holmes. His 100th game for Reading Football Club. Mm-hmm. He's a kid, you know, coming from our academy, 22 years old, already 100 appearances. Another really hard-working, physical, great display from him. You know, he's been immense, hasn't he, for us?
He's immense, and you know, the thing with Tommy Holmes is that he's going to get better and better and better. You know, he's in the right place, you know, at the right club with the right people to develop him even more. You know, and I've always said to Tom, you know, you stay here for another 2-3 years, and you know, eventually you'll get a chance to go and play in the Premier League because he's got that about him. You know, as I said, when you get angry, you start winning headers, your passing's, you know, exemplary. You know, you set the attacks up, and yeah, I think, you know, I don't like to single out people, but 100 games, you know, at such a young age. He's not young, is he? 22, isn't he? It's a credit to him. You know, because that means he's kept himself fit. And I've seen a different side to Tom this year. You know, last year, if I've been honest, I thought it was a little bit soft. You know, this year, you know, give him the vice captaincy, just give him a lot of responsibility. You know, he's toughened up. You know, he's a young man now. He's a man now, and he's an integral part of our team. And without him, we look a better team. So, yes, great. 100 appearances. Well done, Tom. You know, all the Tom said 100 goals last week, and then we got Tom 100 appearances. It'd be nice if I can get to 100 games, wouldn't it, Rich? You know?
Well, next one's at Norwich Bromwich Albion in a few days' time.
Yes.
So yeah, I've got the same again, right? You know, rest some legs and
Yeah.
a little bit of work on the training ground, but mostly just get the breath back, really.
There'll be no work to be done. To be fair, I mean, the lads are absolutely drained. Obviously, we're not going to get back to 2 o'clock in the morning today. You know, so we'll have to obviously rest the legs tomorrow, and then we travel to West Brom. So it's very unfair on our fixture list, our schedule. I don't think it's right. But the thing is, in a perverse type of way, it could, because we just want to fight. We know people are against us, and we just want to fight. And listen, we fought today, and we got a point.